Hello everyone, welcome to Robin's Read 3. Let me edit this. We are going to be working on a tier tray tonight for St. Patrick's Day. Okay. If I can spell. How's everybody doing? I hope you're safe, dry, and comfortable where you're at. There we go. All right, now let me see if I can pull up the comments, and then we'll get started. Okay. Well, just give me another second. I'm sorry for the delay. Say hello when you're stopping in, popping in. Having trouble locating it here. There we go. Now why did it? I'm sorry for the delay. It's playing tricks here. Okay. Well, it's not letting me bring up the comments on YouTube. So, as soon as I'll try one more thing, and if that doesn't work, then we will just proceed and I will check the questions afterwards. There, I think we've got it. There we go. All right. All right, tonight we're going to be working on St. Patrick's Day tier tray. I've got a slew of things we're going to use. So first we're going to start on our little 4-leaf clover chain. We're going to use felted beads. We're going to use some twine, and we're going to make some little tassels on the ends. Okay? All right, so let's get started with that. So I plan on putting one of these in between each letter and on the ends. But first I want to start with my tassel. So I'm going to zoom in. That way you can see a little bit better, hopefully. And we'll get started. All right, now for the tassel. Hi, Nanny Dot. How are you? For the tassel, we're going to put a piece of twine across here. This is actually a scraper that I use when I'm using my scan and cut. That is kind of like a Cricut. So I want to put this piece in there for the tying on the end. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap. Now, I purchased this green twine at a local hardware store. I know there are plenty of places that sell it. I'm sure Dollar Tree has green. Maybe they had it at Christmas. So, all I'm doing is wrapping it around while trying to hold that piece that I'm going to tie it closed with at the top. And how much you use will depend on how thick you want your tassel to be. Oh, okay. Awesome, Nanny Dot. So I'm just going to put a knot in the top here. I'm going to actually use this to tie it to our rope. Now, to get this off, I'm going to trim it. Put this up out of the way. All right. So now I also want to tie it tight around here. That'll be the top end of my tassel. Tassel, whatever. Well, thank you all for popping in. Wouldn't mind spreading the love. I'd really appreciate it. I am at this time streaming on YouTube also. Now, I kind of want to straighten these out. So I'm actually going to trim this up. And we're going to have one at one end and one at the other end. Hi, Rita. Thank you for the beautiful comment. That was so sweet. I'm glad you're happy with your rails. So we need to get that in here. So we have something to tie it closed with. There we go. Again, just kind of wrap it around as much as you want, or as thick as you want your tassel to be. Oh, I'm so glad. I don't know if you can figure out how to leave a review on Etsy, but that would really help. That way anybody that's interested in buying them can see that someone else purchased them and what the quality is like. I'm releasing another new product on Wednesday, and tonight I'm going to show you how we've managed to put together the Floral Box. Thank you. If you can't find it, I'll try and send you a link. They don't make it very easy. That's part of the problem. That's why I think a lot of people don't leave it. So I can't find it. Alright, there's the tassel for the other end. I'm actually going to be using this twine. So we need to take a piece of tape, and I do this to kind of keep it from fraying while I'm trying to thread the needle. It's just a way to keep all the fibers in place. And then it makes it easier to slip it through the eye of the needle. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and put these on first. Now these are felted balls that I got on Etsy, and they were quite reasonable. We're going to do a tier tray, St. Patrick's Day themed tier tray. That's what we're making tonight. I'm trying to make the chain that we're going to attach these 4-leaf clovers to. I want to get all the felted balls on here and then space them out and glue the pieces. It's just something that I like to drape from the tier tray or put in front of. Just another design element to the tier tray. And sometimes I have to use the pliers. Well, look at that. You pull off the tape and then you lose it. Oh, that's big enough to go through there. Okay. I am live, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can use a regular needle for these too. I just sometimes have trouble, so a bigger needle helps me. I have several things that we're going to put on this tier tray. Hi, Susan. We're making a St. Patrick's Day themed tier tray. All right, so we've got our felted balls spaced out on here. Now let's see how we want to do this. I don't know if I want to get it closer. Let me plug in my glue gun. That would help. Anybody get more snow today? We got another almost 4 inches, I think. Hi, Missy. Welcome. All right. So I think I'm going to leave a little space between the 4-leaf clover and the felted balls. So this is what I'm going to use to attach the tassel that we made to this. I'm not sure what you would call it. If you would call it a garland, decorative garland. Alright, so we can remove some of these items, these loose pieces here that we used to create this. Alright. I think I'm going to like glue that to this piece. Kind of make it look finished. This is like your typical like twine that you'd use out in the garden. Like I said, my local hardware store had it. I do not want to touch that. Y'all wouldn't mind spreading the love, I'd really appreciate it. That's awesome. Now we got about 3 inches. Started right after the kids were in school, and it didn't let up. And it dumped. There we go. There, that kind of finishes it off. Then I'm going to glue. Now what I did with these, I painted these. I used my paint markers to highlight. And then I used my, it would be like a cricket. So, and I put the word lucky on there. It's a little more than I wanted to get on there, but let it set in, and then I'll scrape some of it off, because I do not want to get burned. Okay. So see, it kind of just flanks it. All right, let's do the next one. Now again, I purchased these felted balls on Etsy. These are actually a 1-inch ball. Now, when you're looking them up, they do usually use it in meters, the measurements. And what I had to do, I had to look up what that meter was, like what size. Because there was no way I knew. So you can always find like a converter online to type in. Wow. No, we got dumped on. Now they're talking about more this weekend. Just what we need. still have piles from the last 3 storms. There we go. I don't know if you remember the one we made for Valentine's Day. We went ahead and used yarn for the tassel, and then we did red and white. And then we had a chain just made out of hearts that spelled out the word love. So this is kind of on that line, but a little bit different in design, in the elements we're using to decorate it. Oh, we need to put one more ball on here, because I want a white ball on each end. Hi Tammy, welcome. Say hello to my little sweetheart. One of my puppies. His puppy parents are on watching. Alright, so we're going to trim this. Then we're going to get this in here. I don't know if I want it that well. I guess we'll do it the same distance as the other one. My one friend said, she bought a snow thrower, and she said, since I bought my snow thrower, we're not going to have any snow. You're welcome. And it's like it's been the opposite since she got her snow blower. We'd have nothing but snow. So that didn't work. Alright, now we're going to trim this, and then we're going to glue it back so it looks finished off. I tried to leave as much of the design elements as I could to make on the live, so you would see how things are put together. There we go. Alright, so that's our first item that's either going on the tier tray or in front of it. And it spells out the word lucky. So see, here's the option. You can use white and green balls and put your little tassels on the end. You can use twine, you can use string, you can use yarn. Several options. Okay, so that's the first thing that's going to go on our tray. And what's nice about these items, it kind of is weighted, so you can kind of hang it over the side and it will stay in place for you. Some people drape it from the top, but I like it on the bottom. And like I said, I can even put it on this placemat, which will be under this, or I can put it up in here. Just another little element. Alright, so that's the first thing going in our tier tray. Next, we have the bottle, the milk bottle that we had from the last one. So, with this, I am going to, let me see here. Okay, I have some carnations I'm going to put in here. I also have, where did it go? I had, well, we're going to put one of these in there too. one of these little clovers. So that's going to be the second part. It goes in. Can't find my good. We'll use this. All right, so we're going to have that sticking in the top. Oh, there it is. See, I knew it was in there, but I wanted it up. All right. Then I have these flags. I don't even know where I got them. So I'm going to actually put that in here too. So, excuse me. All right. Then, of course, we have our little gnome, and he is listed in my Etsy shop. It's one of those you put together. Okay, and he's going to go up in there. Then I thought it'd be cute to add this little pot of gold, but it was a little lower than I wanted it to be, so I have a little spacer in there to set it up. I also had this from where, I don't know, that I'm going to kind of put in the back here. Then what I thought I would do, because I don't know if you remember, but like I put beads and I also put boxwood in the Valentine's one. So with this one, I'm actually just going to place some flowers around in here, because the boxwood had a different look to it, and it didn't quite match. The green was just not the color I wanted. So I thought, why not add these in there? I thought they would make a nice touch. I even have some of these. And let's go ahead and add some of this to the bottle, the milk bottle. Just as another little. All right. So that's kind of our top layer. You want things kind of in different heights. Okay, because that gives you the visual interest that you want. All right, for the bottom layer, we have this sign. Any of these signs that I made, or the 4-leaf clovers, if anybody's interested, just contact me. I can list them for you. All right, so there's that. That's going to go down here. That says Happy St. Patrick's Day. I love the vintage look of the signs. I think that just is so pretty. Then I have this ornament that I made. It says, "Kiss Me, I'm Irish." And what I'm going to do, this was the cutting board from before. I actually added a piece of wood to it, because this way it's a standalone. Before, it was always falling down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some twine, and I'm going to tie that to the cutting board. Let's see if I can do this again. Actually, let's just try. Thank you, Missy. Let's just try and put it through there. And then we're going to use the handle of the cutting board. And you are going to be blown away on Wednesday. Try not to miss my live on Wednesday, because we took this cutting board to a whole new level. You're going to love it. I don't want to give it away, but you are going to love it. See, I just kind of want this to like hang down from the cutting board. See how nice that looks with the against the brown? Now I could get really fancy and use ribbon with this if I wanted, but I thought that would just make a nice little sign to go in there. Then we have this sign that says Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're going to put that in there too. Okay. Then we have just some little items to add. Now, with this, I don't know if you remember this, but this was the votive that I used when I did the Valentine's one. All I did was pull off the ribbon. Now this is 2.5 inch wide ribbon. Now I'm going to glue this to the glass in the back. Trying to do it without burning myself. And let's trim off some of this wire so nobody gets cut. I had a great day today. I watched my grandson, who will be 1 this Wednesday. And I don't think he won the contest, but I appreciate everyone who voted for him. Thank you very much. That was so sweet. Okay, I don't quite need that much, so let's cut some of this off. Okay. And we're going to glue it down. So I can put a little votive battery operated light in here. And won't that look cute? Then I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to wrap it around. This way I'm kind of bringing back this like twine, but I don't quite need that much. So let's see how we can do this. It's a little too big. So maybe, let's see what it would look like to put. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Don't you love those greens? I love green. One of my favorite colors. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I can put the link in there if you want. We had a girl in our group who had her personal account hacked into on Facebook, and then also they've gotten into her business page. So she now, until they get it straightened out, has to go live on Facebook. So you might want to make sure that you like my page on YouTube. Now I don't know. Let me see what this looks like on it too. No, I think we'll use the green. We're just going to tie a little bow on the front. Why is that not? There. I didn't have it tight enough because I was afraid it was going to get burned. There we go. All right. I'm just trying to show you using different things in your home of how you can decorate your own tier tray. I'm trying to do this backwards. There we go. That looks kind of sweet, doesn't it? Now, let's see. Let's put this down on our placemat. Pull it out here. So this will be on the bottom. And then we'll put this in here. Put a little tea light in there. I also have some bigger 4-leaf clovers that I painted. So we can scatter those around. But I'm going to glue these. And these are Dollar Tree, I think. These coins to the middle. They look kind of cute, don't they? Thank you. Let's see if this looks even cuter on it. Go. Let me see what it looks like with this. Actually, let me see. I do have some tier trays made if anybody's interested in them. I just don't have them listed. I have them in my shop. Yeah, I kind of like the natural color. So I'm going to put that down here at the base. There we go. I love decorating tier trays. They're so farmhouse. It's just a way, you know, for on your table or on a mantle or whatever, just a way to decorate for the holiday. Just something small and simple. And these are very hot right now. They're very popular. Just look up tier tray signs on Etsy. You will find them everywhere. How much are what, Missy? The tier trays? I'd say about $22 plus shipping. I have all kinds, all handmade by me. Several which I did on a live. And they come apart, so that's what's nice about it. You can unscrew it, ship it, and they come apart. So, what I thought I would do is use more of the flowers in here, just as another element. You don't always have to use greenery. Okay, I'll send you pictures of what I have, and then you can pick it out. Thank you. Now, let's kind of change it up and put some white in here too. You see? That's just simple. Simple element in the design. Then if we want, we can add some of these in there. Just some. That needle and thread has been following me all day. Every time I turn around, it shows up. What is it trying to tell me? I'm just curious. Because I can't figure it out. Ay, ay, ay. It just keeps popping up. Alright, now we can add some of these in here too. We can add one up in here also. And then we can add one over here. So there you go. There is our tier tray for St. Patrick's Day. Very simple. And like I said, any of these items on here, the signs, I can duplicate. I'll try and add them tomorrow. I was going to add my Floral Box online today, but I had my grandson all day. And he is turning 1 this week. And this was the last day I had him today. My son is going back to work, so he's going on a different shift, so he will be able to watch him. So there you go. What do you think? Do you like our tier tray? Thank you, Levon. There we go. Just now, again, the gnome is listed. If you need 4-leaf clovers, I have them. I can make this sign. I can make this sign. Kiss Me I'm Irish. Or I can make the Happy St. Patrick's Day. Everybody has votives laying around, and I'm sure everybody has ribbon. So there you go. Thank you. Now I'm going to move this aside because I have to show you the new and improved floral box. Now for those of you that haven't seen our floral box, this was the one we did last week and we decorated. Okay, my husband made these with our new machine. And we put the lamb on the front. All right. Then somebody, while they were watching, said, well, can we change the sign? Bing. The idea went off in our head. So, this is the new and improved box. And I bet you I didn't leave a screwdriver in here. This one is not stained yet. We have a brown stain and we have a gray stain. This is the new Rooster Sign. And with each sign, I have pulled something out of the sign to attach to the front, which will be removable. It's just held in there with wire. You just pull it through the two little holes and tie the wire. It takes 1.5 of the blocks of styrofoam from the Dollar Tree. Now let me see if I can do this. I don't have the right screwdriver. But anyhow, here is the back. All right. Now we went ahead and did it this way because we wanted to be able to take it apart. I'm going to use my drill. We wanted to be able to take it apart and move this down and pack it. That way you're not paying for oversized shipping. And this way you will also be able to remove your sign. Your signs are only going to be held with 2 pieces of wire. You just put a hole in your sign, put a hole in your base here, and then just twist your sign to the base. Then when you want to change it, you just pull it off. I thought I left a Phillips screwdriver in here, but I didn't. So when you order your sign, there's 4 little screws that will be in a bag. So you only need 1 disc, which the flower box will come with. There will be several signs to choose. There's this one. There's the primitive one we did last week. And then there is this one that says Welcome Home. And this one that says Welcome Spring. Now the spring one, we're going to have a little bird's house to put on the front. The sunflowers, that will also work with this sunflower. So basically you have to decide on which color stain you wanted. It will come stained. So see, it will fit in here. I will not have to use an oversized box. You will get the screws that all you have to do is put it together and then attach your sign. Then when you want to change out your sign, whether it be seasonal or holiday, then you can just remove your sign and put a new sign on. This is good for hanging not on a door, but on the wall outside your door under an overhang, or setting it on a table on your porch, or setting it in your entryway. But that is how we decided would work best for shipping and for you to be able to change your sign. Because that's one thing Peggy brought up. Yep. Any of the signs can be converted to this. I'm going to give you This is the new sign I'm going to be releasing on Wednesday that comes with a box. Wait till you see it. It is going to be amazing. So to put it together, all you have to do, we have saved this base in our files. So it is a base that will fit any of the signs. So anything you want. So now all you have to do is screw it back in. Now why isn't it fitting in the hole? I did not reverse the screw. There we go. There you go. And again, each sign will come with some kind of ornament that will go on the front of the box. So it's all interchangeable. Yep. Isn't that awesome? But the farmhouse box is going to blow you away. We went the extra mile on that box. It's a little bit smaller because it's not as wide. Okay? But wait till you see the ends of it. I'm telling you, my husband's having just as much fun as I am. He is so enjoying doing this. Now, if you wanted to hang this on the wall, we can add holes to the top too, so you can hang it. Okay? It's not a flower box for real flowers. It's not going to hold that kind of weight. It's meant to hold the weight of your florals. That's what it's meant for. So this is just a sample of what we wanted to show you, but now this will work, and it's all part of the box. Okay? It's really cute to put holes through the side and put twine as handles on it also. They will come painted, unpainted, or stained. That is the way they will come. They're going to run $24.95, and then the sign is extra. But if you buy the sign at the same time you buy the floral box, the sign will be a little bit less in price. So I will have these in two places. I will have the signs with the floral box, and then I will have the signs in another listing if you just want this. If you just want the sign and you don't want the box. I have to do that so you don't get overcharged for shipping. But each box will come with a little ornament for the front. They are going to be $24.95. And then if you want to add the sign, these signs are more expensive by themselves. But if you want to add the sign at the same time, you're probably looking at about $8 to add this sign. $8.95, I think, is what these signs are if you're ordering them with the flower box. If not, these are more expensive. These are bigger than my 8-inch rounds, so that's why they cost more. But what do you think? What is your opinion? Do you like it? We're trying to make the boxes sized with the signs. So these boxes will be available for every sign I have. We're just doing them a little bit at a time. Like we just went ahead and designed this. It's now in the drying stage. My husband hand makes these signs. He cuts the pieces for the ends. This back part that's part of the box and up here, this is all cut on the machine, but the rest is all handmade by him. Thank you. Thank you. I think they're going to be awesome. I mean, you know, you just want to decorate your front porch or somewhere in the house, in the kitchen, on a hutch, you know, a little corner. This is an awesome way. And when Peggy said, are we going to be able to take the signs off? It's like a light bulb went in my head. And I'm like, okay, we got to make them so we can interchange. Now, you know, this is your basic, and then these are what you'll add. And so far we have the lamb, and with this one we have these go with this one, or they go with this one. And then we're going to have, oh my gosh, wouldn't this look cute? I thought it'd be cute to make a little birdhouse for the front here, or just some wooden tulips to go with that sign. Thank you. I haven't shown my husband yet your review, Rita, because he was out shoveling more snow. So that's going to mean a lot to him, because he's really gone the extra mile in designing these with me, and we're having a blast. So look for more boxes and more signs, but this is the one that I plan on doing on Wednesday, and this box is so cute. We're adding extra elements to it, and I thought, wouldn't that be cute, like to take this ribbon and tie the ribbon around the front of the box. This actually looks good stained with that coffee mixture that we stained the ribbon with. So I'm really anxious to release that one. Thank you. You guys are awesome. So yes. And please, please, please don't open any funny emails from somebody that you don't really know, like, you know, messages, because they're really hacking a lot of accounts. And I had to go to the extra mile to redo the security in my Facebook pages. So please, please be careful. Why they're doing it, I couldn't tell you. So there you go. Yep, it will also work with, you know, the rectangle sign if you wanted. We can design one for the rectangle signs. We can design one for any sign that I have. But this was a big one. This was where we wanted to start. And I think I am going to drill 2 holes in here. Let's do it now. Let's just drill 2 holes. He's probably going to kill me for messing up his box. But I have my drill here. Where did I put that box? Here we go. Let's see. I think that would look cute. We're trying to come up with different stuff, and if you have an idea that you want to share, that it's something you want custom, please do. Since Peggy went ahead and shared about making these boxes so we could redo the, you know, so you could swap out the signs, I just sent her, I'm sending her a $10 gift certificate to my shop. So keep that in mind. If you come up with an idea that you want to share and I use it, you get a coupon. Okay? All right. All right, thank you. Thanks, Nanny. Am I going the right way? don't want to do that again. I don't know if you know, but last week I put the drill right through my finger. There we go. Let's do it this way. Yep. It happens to me all the time where I don't tighten this tight enough, and then I end up losing the grip. There we go. I can never get that tight enough. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Just put a knot. Isn't that look cute? That will work for everything. All you have to do is take the circle off and use, yeah, but it's a little bit big. This is a 12-inch circle, so it's a little bit big for some of the other ones. So you want to make sure that it's to size. You know what I mean? To make a bigger knot, it's coming through. Peggy, you're getting a gift card to my shop for $10 for suggesting that we take it off, be able to take it off. So there you go. Isn't that cute? I like that. That really makes it look rustic. Yeah, but I still, I see what you mean. I'll think about it. That's about the same. I have thicker rope downstairs. Maybe I'll just get the thicker rope. I'm going to get in trouble for messing up this box. I can see it now. You got it. You let me know when you're ready, because I really appreciate it. All right. I guess I don't. I know what you're saying. Okay. You're saying, but see, this, the top of this, we call it the eye, was made for this sign. All right. If we go ahead and we use it on this sign, see how it's bigger than the sign? We don't want it bigger than the sign. So, you're right, we can do this, but each one will be altered so the width at the top does not exceed the sign. Does that make sense? And thanks for helping me last night in class, Peggy. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't raise my hand. I couldn't do anything. And then as it was, I had to get out. So, yes. And that's what we've done. We've altered it for this sign. Okay? We've got a different shape for each sign. Okay, there we go. Doesn't that look cute? Oh my gosh, I'm in love with these. I'm obsessed with these boxes. It started a whole another avenue. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but this, we make these, okay, this is a 12-inch sign, and these were made at like 13 inches. So we have a border all the way around, okay? So for this one, it has a border all the way around. Basically what we did was we saved this as part of, but this is going to be different, this box. Oh, is that you on iPad? Is he feeling okay now? Because all it came across was iPad, and I thought, okay, whose husband got sick? I hope he's doing better. But there you go. Okay? And you can do these in brown, or we can do them in gray. And they will be stained. Well, I hope he's feeling better. Okay. Yes. I know, right? This was designed by Zornica, my Bulgarian friend, because I wanted these tacks on here. I wanted it distressed in the background. I wanted the black and white on there. Then she went ahead and she did these for me also. So, Joanne, these are going to be $24.95 for this. And then if you purchase the sign at the same time you purchase the box, the sign plus this is going to be $8.95. And we developed them, we designed them so this top will come off. And it will slide down in here, and you'll get the 4 screws to put it together. This made it oversized, so the shipping was astronomical. So by doing it this way, we've shortened the box because this just gets stored in here. And if this is sent at the same time, it doesn't make the box weigh that much more. So you're looking at probably 11 or 12 to ship priority, which is awesome because you're insured, I'm insured then when it's shipped that way. And it's not in an oversized box. So we were trying, when we designed this one, and I was showing this one on how I put the box, how I put the florals in here, it was suggested by Peggy, can we remove the sign and put a different sign on it? So that's what led to this design. And I said, since we're doing it this way, we'll be able to get it in a smaller box and it won't be as pricey when shipping. So that's one sign that comes with the sheep. And the ornaments that come for the front of the box are already colored for you. You don't have to color them. If you don't want these stained and you want to paint them a color yourself, you can order them unpainted. But there's one sign that goes with it, and there's another one, and the rooster. So far we have 4 signs that can go with this. Does anybody have any questions? There are no holes in the bottom. None. This is not for flower boxes or anything like that. Like, this isn't treated, this isn't pressure treated wood. So this is strictly for dry flowers, silk flowers, florals, not plants. Oh no. They will be sealed. And this is not something you're going to hang by your front door where you have weather exposed. You need this under an underhang. You really should have it, you know, out of the elements, because this isn't pressure treated. With the stain, it seals it, but I wouldn't want it out in the weather. No, I wouldn't want it out in direct rain. This is something to hang by your front door if you have an overhang, or a little table on your front porch, or in your home, inside your home on the wall. You know, kitchen. You know, there's any idea you have for a sign, all you have to do is share and I can make it happen. So it's wherever you want to put it. We can put holes in it if you want to hang it on the wall, or you can just leave it on a tabletop. I stained it with like a Rust-Oleum gray stain on this one, and then I have a brown stain. And look, I got pip berries in there. Levon loves pip berries. Yeah, it's for a covered porch. And then it took 1.5 blocks of the green styrofoam from the Dollar Tree. I took 2 rectangles and I cut them in half and I glued them side by side in there. And that's what fit. But there you go. I will be listing these tomorrow. I thought I was going to be able to get to them today, but taking care of my grandson, that was my priority today. So I will get them listed tomorrow. We already have a few made up ready to ship, but I don't have any stained or painted. So there you go. All right, I'm going to let you all go, and 2 o'clock on Wednesday we'll work on the farmhouse one. All right, if anybody has any questions, please let me know. Hi, Susan. We were just going over the new and improved version as per Peggy's idea. It now comes apart, so you can remove the sign and put a different sign on for each holiday or season. And then it comes with a little ornament for the front. Oops. And because all you have to do is remove the 4 screws, we actually can drop it and use a smaller box in shipping. So there you go. I know, right? It really came together. All right. Thank you, Peggy. Peggy's, any idea that I use in making a design, I am giving away gift certificates to my shop. So Peggy is getting a gift certificate to my shop, because she said, well, can you make them so that we can take the signs off and replace the signs? And I never thought to do that. So we now have this design where it comes apart, and you can put a new sign on. The sign is going to be held on with wire. You're going to make your holes and hold your sign on with wire, and then remove it when you want to put a new sign on. Okay. All right. I hope you're all watching on Wednesday when we do the farmhouse one. It's going to be fun. You're going to love that one. All right. You all have a great evening, and thanks for spreading the love and spending time. And I hope you like our St. Patrick's Day tier tray. All right. You have a great night. Thanks. Bye.